Now then, peoples, the inept Mr. Saddler is going it alone without Shane. So I forgot to start earlier documenting this. So what I've done, I went to a local timber merchant's and started to box in this bed because it's going to be for storage. So nice bit of MDF. That one's 64 inches by 19.5 inches. Fitting perfect, snug as a bug. Left a little bit at the bottom for the laminate to fit under. That's going to go on the floor there. Oh yeah, went the tip. Tip was shut on a Tuesday. What's that about? I've then screwed all these in place. Then realising when I looked in this bag here that I had some brackets for bracing. So I've got to take these back off and put a bit of wood. So can get a bit of wood, fit them, and put that as a brace alongside the middle. The boy saddler has tested it and all is groovy. Now this here, this is my second little bit of wood, 54 inches by 19.5. What I'm doing in here, as you can see, I'm making like a little table stroke tailgate. So I have some hinges, one there, and all I'm going to be doing is simply placing the hinge, one there and one there, so it'll go up and down as such. And I am not the best at videoing, as most people who know me know. And I've got to go on it, one of them, one of them, and one of them. And hopefully that will act as a bit of security in here on the front. So that's the plan. So I'm going to crack on with this, get the hinges on, get that working, and I'm going to start all that down there, all that wood down there, it was up originally. I'm going to start stripping into parts, and well, until I can get some work units for that side, kitchen units, I'm going to make a small box that's going to go down there. That's going to be a seat and storage. So you lift a little thing off and there's a little stool that's going to sit there all nice. So that's where we are up to now on part 2. Shane, help! Right, you know, this little back thing he's on. Nice little door, and I'll carpet that. So I need to feck about because I'm not happy with where things are situated, but you can see the idea. Just do my foot so you get a bit. Yeah, that'll close perfectly. Now I had the clasp on, but realised that I'm in the wrong position for that. So I'm going to have to suss out how to put the lock mechanism on it. But for now I'm just tidying all my crap away underneath, all my metal detecting clump trappery, archaeology box, etc, etc, and then at least the front, everything's out the way and stored where I want it. So here we are, bed in, insulation. It took me as long to do this on my own as it took Shane to do the entire van the other day. Dig life, now van life. Now then y'all, another dollar, another day, and here I am in van life. So, if you remember the shelves that were in originally, well, I decided to create some little seats. So, just get the lid off. There we go. So basically, this was a set of shelves that were there, if you remember. So I had all the offcuts, and I thought to myself, do you know what? I could do some little seats. One that will go there, and one which will go, excuse me, here. That's the sponge that's going to be on them. So basically, that one sits out there, nice little seat, perfect for my height. That one there, and I'm also going to have here, which friend of mine is making for me, because the place he works deals with stuff. We're going to have a hinged table that comes up 50 centimetres square, so that'll be perfect. We'll be able to flop down, leg will fold up into this particular area, etc, etc. So back to these little boxes. So as you can see, I've made it into a storage area, 17 inches by 13 inches. That'll screw inside. What I also done with a bit of offcut is made it so I can actually put, see that way, down there. It's not easy working with one hand when you've got a phone, like so. Fits snug into it. That's going to have a foam on top and a layer of that stuff that you have on chairs. It's going to be wrapped with a carpet that's going to also be on the walls, and in the top I've bought some material to make a nice cushion. So I've got to tidy it up and everything, bin the tip of what I need to go to the tip. And what I've also done, which I forgot to do originally, was take a piece of wood that's there, and it's on a bracket under the bed, so this is completely sturdy now. So I've just been in the process of looking for something that I can use for a mattress. 64 inches by 37 inches for the bed. I've been looking at large dog beds. I've been looking at what they called toddler beds, mattresses for that. So I'm just going through the process of trying to find that. It looks like I might actually have to have some foam cut to size, but I'll sort that, no problem. So there you go, little boxes that I've made for seats and storage, and that strut under there. Now, my friend who's making me this little table is there as well. That fits in snug there, perfect. So this area here, so I've measured that. I was going to put a kitchen unit in at 1000mm, but he said that he'll be able to manufacture me one in his workplace. So it's going to be 1000mm long, so that'll fit to the end of the bulkhead, to the end of that. It's going to come out 50 centimetres to about there, as you can see on the floor, and I've decided to make it 70 centimetres high as well, which is that line that's running along there, which will give me the space required when I'm able to put a window in there, so it's not going to get in the way or anything. So that's going to go into place. He's also putting some roller shutter doors on it as well, which will save thingy, which actually gives me a heap load of room here, which I'm quite astounded at. I also thought to myself, Shane gave me this piece of wood. As you can see, it's rammed in there, and when I rammed it in there to put it in there, I thought, oh, that's nice. So I'm now looking at using this type of wood across the top. Do it in lengths straight away, and it'll fit perfectly, no bother, and screw straight into this. So that's where we are with Vanlife, and I think the next job up needs to be electrics. I need to get around to Shane's and do the electrics before we do anything else, because with bits and bobs that's going to be coming, and obviously the need to put the ceiling in place. Then it's I think it's imperative. Everything's come now: the inverter, the solar power, the leisure battery. Only thing I'm waiting for is the light, but I think I inadvertently clicked to buy from China. Yes, that was me. So there you go. Thank you. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you soon.